Good morning, dear students. So, dear students, since the last few classes, we have been doing our last chapter, that is Feast for the Rats. And, students, let me tell you that today we are going to do the very last topic, which is I have found important from this chapter itself. So, students, let's start with our today's topic, that is letter writing. So, students, with the technological advancement, with the advancement of internets, we have been uh, become used to the technologies, and we have just stopped writing letters or notes to others, but instead we prefer to do messages or text calls, all these things. But still, when earlier this technological advancement was not there, people used to write letters to communicate with the people of other places. And now, for the technologies, this communication has become very easy. But now, even though we don't need letters, but still we should know that how to write a letter, as it is a very important topic of composition part. So, students, let me tell you what is a letter writing. So, students, a letter is a written message that can be handwritten or printed on paper. And we mainly write letters to communicate with other peoples, to share our thoughts, feelings, or emotions. Means the same thing that we do through text messages or phone calls nowadays are the main purpose of letter writing earlier. Now, student, there are many types of letters like thank you letter, reference letter, application letter, introduction letter, sales letter, formal letter, birth letter, and many more. And student, out of all these letters, the main kind of letter which we are going to learn today is called formal letter. So, let me show you that what is a formal letter. So, my dear student, a formal letter is a type of a letter written in formal language in a stipulated form for official purpose. So, students, formal letters are mainly written for doing some official works, for fulfilling some official purposes. Okay, like suppose you are in school, whenever you are writing something to your teacher, principal, or the school authority, it will be your formal letter. And it means that in formal letter, students, we should be very formal. Our words should be very formal. We can't write anything from our mind. The words should be formalized, otherwise uh, it it won't match the decorum of a formal letter. So, students, so that you can write a formal letter clearly, and let me show you the format of a formal letter. So here is the format. At first comes the sender's address. Means student, on the top left corner of the letter you have to write down the sender's address. Means suppose I am writing the letter, so my address will be on the topmost left hand corner of the letter. Then receiver's name and address, means to whom you are sending, his name and address will come after that. Then date, means on which day you are writing, that date will come. Then salutation or greeting, like respected sir, respected madam, whatever you are going to write before starting a letter. Then reason for writing, means the subject of the letter will come. Then sorry, in between I have forgot one thing, that is subject statement. Here the subject will come, that for what reason you are writing the letter. Then reason for writing, here you have to mention the main idea of the letter, for which reason you are writing it, and support your reason with examples, means you have to clarify your reason more elaborately here. Then comes the conclusion, where you can write thank you and other things. Then complimentary close, like yours faithfully, yours truly, all these things. And then sender's names or signature, like here you have to write your name. So now students, let me show you one sample formal letter. So here it is, and the question is, write a letter to your principal telling him or her how much you like your teacher. List all the things you like about your teacher. Do not forget to mention something he or she did for you that made you feel very nice. Let me show you the answer of this one. 16631, first floor, Jalavayu, Bihar, State 680001. The principal name of the school, means here you have to write down the name, then place, pin code, it should be mentioned, it is not written here. Then date, that 16th October 2017. Then, dear sir or madam. Subject, my teacher is very good. I'm writing to let you know that I really appreciate my teacher. He helps us when I was unhappy. He's very friendly. Thank you for yours truly, signature. So students, here you can easily notify that which part of the letter falls under which part of a formal letter. Okay, like the sender's address, receiver's name and address, all these are specified here clearly, and I hope that from this format letter you have got some idea of how to write a formal letter. Now let me show you another example of formal letter. So what is the question here? Write a leave letter to your class teacher explaining why you were unable to attend school yesterday. So students, this is a question which is given in your book itself in page number 164. A box has been given there which you have to fill. So you don't have to write it by yourself. Let me show you the answer of this question. Anjana Mathai, 31/162, Mayur Land, Green Park. Ms. Hema Kariappa, FR Angel Agnel School, Gautam Nagar. Dear Madam, subject, leave taken on 14th March 2009. I was unable to attend classes yesterday as I wasn't feeling well. I am extremely sorry I wasn't able to inform you ahead of time that I would be on leave on 13th March. I suffered from a bout of food poisoning after eating out on the evening of 12th March, which rendered me incapable of leaving my home for a day. As such, I would like to submit this letter as a belated application for leave. I hope you accept this application despite its lateness. Yours truly, Anjana M. So students, here you can see how I have written the answer, and you can also match the format of the formal letter writing with this example. So with this letter here, I am hoping that you are able to write down formal letters on some other reasons. And with this discussion here, let me finish my today's discussion, and with this formal letter we have also finished our part 3 book, because student, and another poem has been included in Feast for the Reds, that is My Brother Built a Robot. But student, this poem is not going to come in the exam because it has been deducted from your syllabus. So now student, please write down this answer in your book. Okay, and please don't write with a pen, write it with a pencil in the book itself. So with it, let me tell you that in the next class we will start our grammar part once again. So here, let us finish our today's discussion, and thank you so much for watching this video.